Soon to be good morning, beloveds. Being fully present, listening to the oceans, the waves coming in and going out. Seeing if the sun will peek out behind the clouds. We know the sun always rises. But will the clouds be in the way of us seeing the sunshine? Dr. Wu and I'm listening. Together, we're navigating through, thriving in, and growing from this present situation. Together, we're becoming better, stronger in our mind and our body and our spirit. And we are becoming healthier in all those areas. So today, my intention is to be present and to choose to focus on what I do have instead of what I do not have. That is the essence of gratitude. Remember, we have 50,000 thoughts today. So, let's practice, because I need to practice. Let's say a thought comes up, because they do come and go, just like these waters. The ocean comes in, and the tide, and then the tide goes out. So let's say a thought comes in and says, concerned that maybe there may be a lack in my finances. That's a thought. And then how would we choose a grateful thought, a thought of gratitude? So we reframe it by thinking, but there's so many blessings that money can't buy and that I already do possess. Let me think of what they are. So there you could be more aware, more conscious of what you do have. Let's pick another example. Let's say there is an ache or a pain in your body. Yes. I am also going to think about the parts of my body that are working well. My heart is beating all by itself without any exertion from me. My lungs are able to take a deep breath and breathe in the air. I can wiggle my fingers and my toes. I can think. I can have my 5 senses about me. Enjoy the colors and the smell. I can take deep, conscious breaths. Inhale. Exhale. There comes the sun. Inhale. Exhale. It's one little slither of the sun, right? It's always there, just the clouds are in the way. Same with our thoughts. We can focus on gratitude and our blessings. It literally makes us able to see the sunshine that is there. But it sort of helps us see beyond the clouds that may be obstructing the beautiful sunrise, the beautiful sunshine. Let's take another example. Let's say there's been loss of relationships, either through that's the beautiful sunshine, look at that. Either through death or just a breakup or a divorce, a parting of ways. That's a mighty sad and hurtful and painful cloud. But what can we do? We could choose to be grateful that we did have whatever years that we did have, whether it be a few months, a year, 10 years, 25 years together. And there were good times and there were bad times. But since I want the joy in my life, I will focus on the good times and then let it go and wish you well. Let's pick another one. Oh, that's a beautiful sunrise. Look at that. Look at that. We're being grateful and just focusing on the blessings, and we focused on it before the sun appeared. And now the sun has appeared. Perfect illustration of what we're trying to learn. This discipline, this practice we're trying to learn for greater joy in our lives. Look at that gorgeous sunrise. So the last one would be things have not turned out the way you wanted it to. Life has really been very difficult for a very long time. You've been crying out to the higher power. For me, it would be God. And you've been saying, when, Lord? How long? How long is this suffering? How long is this pain going to last? When, Lord? When are you going to deliver me, rescue me from this difficult situation? And now you're dealt with feelings of disappointment, discontentment, and even anger. And then you feel guilty. Oh, how can I feel guilty? How can I be so angry? And how could I just be so angry at my higher power and at God? And then you feel guilt. Again, clouds. So there's an interesting option, which is that God will never give you more than He can handle. Sometimes it's quite heavy for us, but never more than He can handle. And then we focus on our memories. We remember the times that God has delivered us and has fulfilled His promises of salvation, of health, of deliverance, and of joy. He has given us a roadmap, His holy scriptures. Enter His courts with thanksgiving, which means to give thanks even though There may not be anything to be thankful for in front of you, in your circumstance. That's where the thoughts come in. What can I be grateful for, even in this situation? Even though I'm so angry at God or disappointed, what can I be grateful for, even in that? To be angry at somebody actually means that you actually have a very close relationship with them. It actually means that you do believe in God. If you don't believe that somebody exists, how would you be angry at them? If you didn't believe that they had made some promises, then how would you be disappointed? Perfect example. See, we know the sun is still there, but look how it's traveling now, behind that cloud. And that cloud can illustrate the negative thoughts and the natural thoughts of daily life, the oopsies that happen in life. It's like a cloud. You lose your job, there's a cloud. Somebody leaves you, there's a cloud. Somebody disrespects you or bullies you, there's a cloud. You lose your job, there's a cloud. You get an illness, there's a cloud. The stock market goes down, crashes, there's a cloud. You have such doubts and anger about your purpose in life. And what's the meaning of life in the higher one, the infinite one? Those are the clouds. So remember, beyond the cloud, the sun is still there. Beyond the cloud, Creator God is still there. And with our 50,000 thoughts, we have been given the power to choose. We have the power to choose. Whether we're on medications or not, or there's something structurally wrong with our brains because we had a head injury or had a stroke, we still have the innate power to choose our thoughts. They come and go, but we decide which ones we're going to dwell on. So I am going to keep counting my blessings and being grateful, practicing gratitude so that I can get beyond that cloud. Let's see with our mind's eye, our heart's eye, our soul's eye, beyond that cloud, beyond the negatives that are in our lives right now. Let's see what we can do. Let's practice it. I'm grateful for all the people that have been in my life for a season. A season could be just a few days. A season could be a few weeks. A season could be a few years. A season could be decades. Grateful for my parents, imperfect as they are, but they have given me so many blessings, and I know that they truly love me, and that is the greatest gift. All my friends that have come and gone, and some have come back. Grateful for all those wonderful memories, the good ones and the bad ones. Grateful for school, that we were able to go to school, and all the circumstances of school. I could read, I could write, learn to read and write and count. Grateful for the jobs I've had. Researching, volunteer work, of course, in the GI lab at St. Luke's, working with all those rats. Trying to find answers to the illnesses of the human race. All the amazing people I have met being a doctor. The honor and the privilege of fighting for them, fighting for their health, guiding them. And being a ER doctor, sometimes literally rescuing them from the jaws of death. But many times not being able to. Now look at that sunshine. Oh my goodness. It is really breaking through with the joy, with the gratitude that we have. By choosing gratitude, the sun shines through, the joy shines through. The joy. Thank you for the $10 bills I used to hide when I was a kid in my room. Thank you for my very first job after college, trying to get into medical school. Dr. Peter Holt, Dr. Don Kotler, Anita Tierney, a sweet, amazing mentors, people who believed in me, people who believed. Mom and Dad who believed in whatever dream I wanted to pursue. And they funded it. Each application, was about $100-something. We did not really have the funds for that, but they made it happen. Who are the people in your lives that have believed in you? Even if it was for a season. Treasure that. Treasure that. Be grateful. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Choose gratitude. Choose gratitude. Be more aware of any negative thought and come up with 2 thoughts of the goodness that is in that situation. Be fully present. Choose to be grateful. Choose to look at the blessings more than the difficulties. I will be doing that myself. Look at the sunshine. Enjoy the sunshine. Have a beautiful weekend and week. Beloveds, dear ones, precious ones. Beautifully, wonderfully, awesomely, fearfully created ones. Mighty warriors, wonderful women of God. Mighty warriors, mighty men of God. Courageous, compassionate children of the Most High. Be blessed and be a blessing. Shalom, in the name of the great physician. Peace.